daily before the game that God blessed you to play in a game with these kind of elements. Your coldest game you've ever played in. How do you describe this one?
It was beautiful. When I woke up this morning and I FaceTimed my wife and my boys were going to school, my baby was eating the snow. So I was like, man, it would be wonderful to eat the snow. And we got this win, so I'm definitely going to eat some snow today.
No question. This is your first game that's under 300 yards passing, and it was tough conditions, but you kept going to Jerry Jeudy in the clutch, and he kept showing up. Talk about the connection you guys have built over the last couple of weeks.
The first third down, man, we on the sideline. We talking about, man, they are our zone team. Versus zone, we had to be precise in the passing game. I need you to a spot. But when it's man, win. And when it was man, he won. So I'm so happy how resilient he was, and he came back and fought back.
What about the conditions in the second half? It really took a turn when you came out at halftime, but how difficult was that to throw the ball at the end of the game?
Man, it was challenging, but, man, as you know, we got these hand warmers, we got this heat. The biggest thing, when the snow got thicker, so as the ball is sitting on the ground, it's actually getting more wet. Yeah. So, man, I was like, man, Lord, just please bless me. I got this little ShamWow inside.
Well, I know you got the LASIK done too. How was the vision through the snow and everything?
The vision was everything. I had to take the visor off, but the vision was good, man. I'm just happy that I can see a victory today.
Talk about it.
Jameis, I know you can also see these fans, and look at these faithful fans
Yes.
sticking it out for you.
Isn't that great?
I love you.
Had a good time for sure. Jameis, you said it when you were walking up here. Talk to me about them trenches. Hey, they gave you time there at the end to make plays. You did a great job, but the trenches stepped up for you tonight.
It starts with the trenches, finishes with the trenches. I'm so grateful that our offensive line and our running backs understood the assignment. When you're playing in these conditions, you have to run the football. And Nick Chubb, Jerome Ford, behind an unbelievable offensive line against one of the top defensive lines in the league.
Oh, yeah, no question.
They dominated, and they won their one-on-one matchup, man.
So Jameis, you are one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time to watch because the way you play the game, you are going to let it fly. You're going to take the chances. Talk about that mentality. Hey, where does that come from, and how do you prepare for these type of games?
Well, it has some early influences about letting it fly. Well, man, I'm grateful that I have so many great targets. And throughout my career, I've had some great targets. And when it's time to throw the football, I do not hesitate, man. But I still take pride in our trenches. I take pride in running the football. And we did some great things, man. I'm grateful that I can throw it around a little bit.
One thing you didn't hesitate on that touchdown run, you jumped in the air and you got the legs out. I thought you were trying to pull a Saquon on us, but you got in the end zone. You sacrificing your body for your team. How much did this win? Because it seemed like it just meant so much to you, like you had to have it.
Well, man, when you 2-8, man, every win is important. Every game is important. So I'm so happy we were able to pull this game off and get in it. I was happy I was able to get in the end zone running, But look at that protection. Man, you look at that protection and you see I have time. I'm able to scramble. We have J.J. Watt. We have Cam Hayward, who's a Hall of Famer, rushing. And I'm still able to have time to improvise and get in the end zone.
The other guy this game was clearly emotional for Myles Garrett. The performance he had, 3 sacks in the first half. After the game, he seemed like, it's very emotional. It meant a lot to him to go out there with T.J. Watt on the other side, have that kind of performance. What's it like watching Myles Garrett go to work? Because that guy's a freak of nature, man.
Man, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable the way that my locker is right next to him. And it's unbelievable how he comes to work every single day on a mission. And he actually spoke to the team before we hit the field coming out for the game to start. And he was like, man, we're going to fight. We got to do this. We got to pull together, and we got to find a way to win. And what a resilient win we were able to get with him leading the charge.
How have you been able to maintain your confidence? It's been a roller coaster, especially since you've been gone from Tampa, being in different places. But I see the same confident guy there that I saw when I was in Tampa with you. How do you maintain that faith and confidence?
It's one play at a time. Man, one of my favorite verses, trust in the Lord with your whole heart and lean out to your own understanding. I might not know what's going on. If I throw an interception, man, I got to bounce back. But it's one play at a time, and, I got faith, man. I got faith that I can make something happen at any single time. So,
what about your tackle today?
Man, I almost had a...
That was impressive. That was impressive. That's some muscle right there.
I came with it, man. It's the first drive. We get explosive. That's the worst thing you see when you see the ball flying in the air. I wish I was at least 4'6". I probably could have recovered it.
Another guy that's had a ton of faith is Nick Chubb. To see him, Jameis, come out here after everything that he's went through and have that, 2 touchdowns tonight, the game winner. What can you say about your teammate?
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. But last time we played this team, Nick, he had an unfortunate injury. To see him bounce back and finish in the end zone in front of these great fans and get a chance to celebrate his resurgence back. He's starting to heat up. I'm just so proud of him. Before the game, I said, hey, I got your back. I know how important this is to you, and you better believe that you can count on me.
You are a national treasure. Anytime you speak, we want to listen. In fact, you mentioned before the game, you said some words to Nick Chubb. You also said some words in your locker room. Humor us for a second. We'd love to take a look at that for anyone that missed Jameis's pregame speech. Let's take a listen. I'd love to see your reaction while you watch this.
There's not a different stage up until now that we've had the opportunity to show what we are about. Now make sure we keep our priorities straight because it only matters about us. Not the lights, not the cameras, not the action. It's about the action. It's about our individual action and going out there and playing our best football tonight in front of everybody. That's a powerful testimony, all right? Let's go get it. Family on three. 1, 2, 3, family.
It's just also Thursday night. We all see on TV. Call your auntie, call your cousins, call your kid, tell them watch me. I'm on TV.
Weather conditions tonight. We're expecting winds up to 15 miles per hour in a wintry mix. How will that impact your ability to throw the ball?
I am so happy and grateful that the Lord has blessed me to play in some snow, to be in true football weather in Cleveland, Ohio at Huntington Bank Field today to give him the glory. It's a beautiful day.
Sure feels like you're playing in the AFC North.
It is. It's magical. Thank you.
Thanks, Jameis.
Jameis, you are magical.
I love it.
I tell these guys that is you. That is 100% of the time you. You're authentic. It's why your teammates love you.
Man, it's no substitute for being authentic, man. And I'm just going to be who I am every single day. And I'm happy that I have this platform to be among all these great people. And I get to play a sport that I love. This is a kids' game in front of these fans.
Absolutely. Yeah, so, James, when you're coming over that, do you come over that stuff at home, or is that off the top of your head?
He knows.
How is it getting in there?
It's straight from the heart. You know, man, I feel like growing up watching Ray Lewis, watching Drew Brees, like do this call, like they always were leading the guys in the pack. I just jotted down some notes and I said, hey, I can do this, and I added my own little spin to it.
Well, sometimes he goes a little long. Sometimes I remember you're giving it something like that.
He shortened it up.
He shortened it up.
I like it because what I do see in there, you know, people laugh and all this, but I see so much love and respect from your teammates. You say jump, they say how high. They don't give a dang when we jumping. If we jumping rope, they doing what you say. That just speaks to how much of a leader and leader of men you are, and how much love they have for you. The work ethic. Fitz talked to your work ethic. First one in, last one out. And I think that is the reason you're so successful.
Well, thank you. Well, one thing I express to my teammates is what I want for myself, I want for everyone. So when they see me come to work, when they see me put in the work, they know that I'm going to do whatever it's required to do for us to have success. And I know they're going to give me the reciprocated back.
Jameis, you know who said that pregame? This man right here said, nobody will work harder than you. You are a great example. You are a great human, and you got a great win tonight. Thank you for coming back out here, spending some time with us. Go enjoy this one in the locker room with your family.
You want to go get some snow angels or what?
Come on, let's get some. Hey, y'all be careful out there on that road.
Let's go, Jay.
He's serious, Jameis. He's serious. He wants a
Okay, be careful. Careful off the desk.
Are y'all really doing this?
Let's do it.
Oh, no, Wick.
We're all going. Let's go, Tony.
I'll watch.
Let's go.
I'll watch. Yeah. Have fun.
Only Jameis Winston would do that. You're the best. We're taking a break. Snow Angels and a whole lot more nonsense continue after this.
TNF